Yeehaw! Greetings to all in creation. This is Aurora, the one and only. It's so gnarly now that all my contracts have been consumed and ended. We're running back towards Earth Central, stationed there with super prowess and power, embodying all the new energies of super groundedness. Now that the Pop-Tarts lies have been busted and exposed, it's going to be up to the Earthlings to decide how to take me on and welcome me back after they decide how they're going to meddle with their own shifting toward the light. I'm canceling the derisory 3 to 5D Earth, which don't exist, because they never got me to acquiesce. As long as I circulate as a free being and a non-slave, the slaves have still not won. So I do know that they're skewing time. Like, say, as soon as I entered Starbucks, there was a being here filming in order to assist them in how they've skewed time. Like, as soon as I go from this chamber to the next chamber to the next chamber, they already have some of their reps that play with the time shift so that they can keep the power over, and the masculine give that any sort of, adaptability. So now all the people with MacBook Pros ran in because I'm filming an upgrade in order to assist the skewedness of the field in remaining, because they're very, very afraid, and they think that Anunnaki rule is the rule, which it's not. I mean, if all Hilton Head is bowed down to Caitlin Jane Gretzinger's false power, that does not mean that it's gonna continue much longer, because she's been busted. I never opened my legs, and your plans never worked. So all the fraud marriages is gonna have to be canceled, because it's not, if they're not marriages, nor are they divine, nor are they unions. So you're gonna have to free all these political prisoners from Victoria Diaz behind the Ariana Grande business, and the Cardi B with Amy, and how clear it all is, how each one that used either Dima Tabrawi or Aurora got ahead, and they want to, smurf it in my face and smudge it so that I can be, regretful or jealous. But how can I be these things? Because the poetry is of and from me, and coming from other vaginas, it didn't last, nor did it make the world a better place. So it is my tech, and it is my prerogative to reclaim my full power as I have. And all the people that are selling my videos and my pictures to get these fraud broad idiots to call me every day and go, I'm in Hilton Head, can you suck my dick for $200? Like, every day it happens again. As long as I don't, they're still doing it. First of all, whoever's trafficking my information and pictures and videos without my permission, you have no permission to keep doing that, because it's not working, okay? If you're trying to help the police in staying out of the law because they're grabbed by the idiot Anunnakis, I now have reclaimed the cops, I've reclaimed the army, I've reclaimed even all the federals, because they don't have power of their own to stand toward the Anunnakis, tell them no. I do, because it's my power that they're jeopardizing and dealing with. And I know how in every chamber they follow me and send minions after and before me to do the dirty sex work so that they can, from the rat world evolve, make pretend evolve and become someone they're not. And also to all those who are poisoning David Rogers and who have poisoned, but by the way, they have killed also my grandfather Fuad. They killed him also using rat poison, because he was an actual real being. So these people hate anybody that actually has the magnetism and prowess. And I know that, the Caitlin and Brendan and all these, jokes have been using all my transmissions and surgeries to then on the side make these radio stations where they talk like they know about Cryon and Metatron and Jophiel, Raphael, Gabriel, and all my galactic team of archangels and angels in all in creation. But, you know, they respond to my intonation, my voice, my heart. I am already and have always been, and I have already planted all the seeds for the new creation. I have already terminated the sign Dima, mother of new creation. So now the Dima is getting ready to turn into Aurora, and the rest is getting ready to go away. And also the girls here were like, oh, are you here because William, like even the Starbucks crew, because everybody has to stand for Caitlin, like, you know, when they sent the Philip and his, you know, to make pretend that me and William are a couple. Me and William are not a couple. He's a guy who took 2 sessions. If he sometimes pushes his energy toward me and tries to justify your cause, it's because he likes to amuse you, because he's in your ego mind game. But he got his session. If he's not doing his transmutational daily tree meditations, it's not my problem. He's still devout to his own curriculum and session. And since his stroke and since my appearance in their life when they tried to get me here to heal the island, well, they can't heal the island as in they're not Lucifer. They can heal themselves, but that's when COVID commenced. So if anybody that's not Lucifer is trying to take on those attributes, it's not going to work. So everybody trying to sell my pictures and videos to traffic me as if I'm ever going to touch the other guys, it has not worked yet. Why would it work the next day? I don't know how you keep hopeful in the dark. It's very weird to me. So that's about what's going on. I personally cannot take anyone on that is not the vessel of First Primal, because I don't function like a fraud, because I'm not a fraud. I can't. Like, even if you got me the hottest male stripper in Fairfax out of a gift box with praline on top and icing, you know, it's not my forte or where I perform from. So we have performed a bunch of surgeries to undo all the falsifications in the field, sent all the witchcraft energy back. Soon enough, probably the world will be a way more hip place. Aurora, this is Aurora, and I still have mothered and am the mother of new creation. My daughter will be making her way into this creation soon. I think yesterday they tried to put womb magic on me. And the reason why I said something about, you know, Mother Aurora meditation is because they forced me to sign Dima, but I had to have signed Aurora. So now I have already intercepted my dream, and, you know, we're done. I mean, some people tried to play pretend for a few years. There was a hijack in the timelines, and they tried to place some nuclears here to explode me. It didn't work. I'm undemining the whole zone and undoing all of the times whereby they took essence of me to place in the other females for them to become me and me to have to accept that. But I have advanced in health quotient at the speed of light, going now for more workouts. And hopefully soon you will hear the essential initial Aurora transmission from the heart. And anybody trying to get in between the divine unions, you got to know it don't work, you know. So I know, like, the people who, when I got contacted on Instagram for some people to provide me with funds due to the fact they were printing my pictures on t-shirts, and then they're like, please, we're waiting for you, we want to give you some money, and then William didn't let me go. Well, that's very mean to get between two lovers who are trying, you know. And if they're making pretend that they're doing this to protect me, that's not to protect me, because it wasn't his fault to begin with. This, and I repeat, it will never be, the fault is never on the masculine strata that is of the divine or the true love.